Greetings, creatures of the night, and welcome to another episode of Does It Goth. And in today's video, we are reacting to the live performance from 1982 for the song Bela Lugosi's Dead by Bauhaus. Now, before we get started, let's take a quick look at the artists, okay? Bauhaus was an English rock band formed in Northampton in 1978. Known for their dark image and gloomy sound, Bauhaus are one of the pioneers of gothic rock, although they mix many genres, including dub, glam rock, psychedelia, and funk. The group consisted of Daniel Ash, Peter Murphy, Kevin Haskins, and David J.
And as Tim said, we're going to be reacting to a live performance of Bela Lugosi's Dead off the album Mask. Now, Mask is the second studio album by Bauhaus, and it was released on October 16th, 1981 by record label Beggar's Banquet. Bauhaus expanded their style a bit on Mask, particularly incorporating keyboards and acoustic guitars on songs such as The Passion of Lovers and funk rhythms, and saxophone on tracks like Kick in the Eye, Dancing, and In the Fear of Fear. Bela Lugosi's Dead was recorded live in the studio in a single take during a 6-hour session at Beck Studios in Wellingborough on January 26, 1979.
That's crazy.
Seriously. Now, without any further ado, let's get into Bela Lugosi's Dead by Bauhaus. If you'd like to check out this performance for yourself, the link will be in the description below.
February 1982. Stay with us. This takes a while to get going. It's Bauhaus. The song is a tad light on vocals, and when they do arrive, they sound a bit like a station announcement. And if you are Bauhaus and you're looking at this, to avoid embarrassment, look away now.
I love the theatrics, you know what I mean?
Creepy.
Right. Vampire-like.
Pick slides with a bunch of delay and echo and reverb.
Right.
Just making noise.
That's crazy.
Just such a cool soundscape.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, it's a coffin bass.
I know. I just saw it. I was just like, whoa! I want a coffin bass. He is alive. The undead.
They weren't kidding, it takes a while to get going.
Oh, look at that. They had a cameo in the Vampire from the Hunger.
Huh. What guitar is he playing? That thing just looks weird.
White on white,
there we go.
Capes, back on the rack. Bela Lugosi's dead. The
Roll credits.
Left the bell tower.
Right.
The victims have been black, red velvet lines. The black box. Bela Lugosi's dead.
Same.
Bela Lugosi's dead.
He gave me David Bowie vibes for a second.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, just for a second.
You read my mind.
Undead, 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 the virginal brides file past his tomb.
I love the.
Bela Lugosi is dead. Bela Lugosi is dead. Bela Lugosi is dead.
Bauhaus. I think we've indulged this band in the studio just a little too much now.
Psst.
Now, this is a
Wow.
I know, right?
Ain't that some bullshit?
How backhanded?
How
Like
how
that's
fucking
so
dare?
that's so backhanded. Even the when he introduced them, like,
Yeah.
like what is that? Why would you say that? They are on your
Seriously.
show. They're on your program. Like what is going on, guys?
What
We
a
chose
shitty way to treat someone. I mean,
For
I
real.
guess the only thing I could say is at the time you don't know it's a classic.
yeah, I
You know-
guess you're right, because in 1982, like they probably just came out with that song,
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't know they're listening to something that's going to be one of the foundations of a movement.
culturally iconic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what
You're probably just
assholes-
thinking, oh, here's this
Right,
this
like-
band of weirdos. Yeah, they play they play for
Right.
they play for 10 minutes. There's only three of it's usable. Just no respect. But again, that's the only thing I could guess is you don't know. I mean, I can't even really say that because I mean, to throw it to some other classics like Black Sabbath.
right?
Can you imagine someone playing like Paranoid or what's the other one? Iron Man.
Right.
And just be like, yeah, here's these guys, whatever.
These weirdos. Look at these weirdos playing heavy music.
Yeah, just yeah, that's the only excuse for them I can
Crazy.
imagine.
Crazy. Guys, we chose this live performance because we could not find a music video, and that's fine. We wanted to watch this live performance. It
Of
was
decent
cool.
quality.
Right, of decent quality, because there was another video.
It sounded terrible.
Yeah. But I do want to talk about, and I know it wasn't a music video, but we've heard the song before. I hope we all
Yes.
have, right?
Yes.
I hope you guys have. If you have, let us know. The song. What did you think of the song? Of course, we've heard it.
Yeah, we've heard the song before. It's a classic. It's an iconic, song. The whole soundscape stuff in the beginning of just, the
awesome.
bass just laying it down and the guitar is just making weird noises with with delay, echo, and reverb. It's very cool.
It gives me a vibe of it's so creepy, kind of like a creaking door. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like someone walking upstairs, but no one's
Like you're
supposed to be
walking
up
in an
there.
abandoned building.
Right, exactly. And then the vampire lord himself,
Yes.
comes out and sings to you a little bit.
And I know that again. That's later. I know we're talking about the song right now, but yeah, the vocals, of course, are again iconic.
Yeah,
Simple.
powerful.
Yes.
Even, and that's what kind of irks me with that announcer.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You have no idea what this band is gonna do. Yeah, awesome song. I mean, it's a classic. We all should love it. If you don't love it, that's okay too. It's not for everybody. Let's talk about the set, right? This was obviously a live performance.
Yes. Well, the studio recordings is
Yeah, it's a
technically, but
studio recording. Yeah. What did you think? I mean, it looked
it was a
pretty
cool atmosphere. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for as blasé as the friggin' announcer was, and I'm gonna try to not keep harping on that because
Right.
we're gonna turn this into a whole different video.
Right.
But the studio setup, yeah. But the studio setup they had was cool. The smoke machines, added to the what's it called, ambience, the aesthetic,
Yeah.
and of course, everyone else is dressed. So again, that's later.
Right.
Yeah, cool video. Just I wish the announcer would have just kept his mouth shut.
Right. Okay. So I thought the set was pretty cool. Of course, it's studio, right?
Yeah.
I really like the lights. The lighting for him, especially,
Mhm.
was kind of badass. Peter Murphy always looks badass in all the pictures I've seen him in, and a couple live performances that I watched prior to this video on other songs. Like he's always so cool, you know. But the set, of course, just a studio, nothing to write home about, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna write a letter about how purple the stage floor was. You know, it was beautiful,
especially in the '80s. Like
Right.
if you did a something like today, sure, you could have some like screens playing in the background or you know some fancier effects. But again, we're talking about the early '80s here, so they had lights and smoke machines. That's state of the art.
Yeah. So let's talk about the costumes. Probably the standout features of the video, I would say. Just everybody looked awesome. Peter in his coat, you know, was just amazing.
Everyone else looking very dapper in their suits.
Right. And I'll get to their instruments, and I was talking about that in a second, but I do want your opinion on those outfits that they were wearing to record this song.
Yeah, again, just very simple. You know, his coat was definitely the standout, looking very vampiric.
Yeah.
Very similar to, of course, you know, the actor Bela Lugosi in his famous roles as Dracula.
Right.
And yeah, like I said, just, you know, everyone else in the band looking very dapper. I didn't see much of the drummer, really, but, you know, the bassist and guitar player were, you know,
there.
center enough. Yeah.
I like the outfits. You know, it was the start, of course, like you said, dapper. It's the start of what is to come with you know, trad goth and whatnot. I thought that was awesome, but again, and I want to kind of like move into instruments because there's something that's
we both caught it.
Most. Yes,
we both caught it almost.
What stood out to you the most in this live performance?
Well, I guess this must be the first time I've seen them playing live because I was not aware that the bass player had a coffin-shaped bass.
That is so badass. Like a coffin bass, a coffin-shaped bass. Can you get any more goth than that? Is that the most goth thing ever? Like,
how do you say I play in a goth band or a goth rock band more easily than saying, "Oh yeah, this is my bass. It's a coffin."
Right. You know what's funny is it's like imagine him buying that bass, or like getting it custom made. What do you say?
I would imagine
goth isn't a thing yet.
Early '80s, it would have to be something custom, or maybe even maybe he pulled a Brian May, made it himself.
Right. That's true. That's true. And mind you, when I say goth isn't a thing yet, I don't really mean that goth wasn't a thing because it was a little earlier than that. But goth was very new. It was in its infancy. Right. So like, for him to just buy a coffin-shaped bass and say like, "Yeah, I'm in a rock band." Holy shit, brother! You know, like that's awesome.
That's very statement making.
Does the bassist goth?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, obviously, this whole band is iconic for being goth. So, but just a little extra stamp of yes, bass player with a coffin bass. I apologize, I don't know your name. That's on me.
Right,
but definitely goths.
Right. So I think they goth as well, and we hope that you think they goth, and we hope that you enjoyed this video. And we humbly ask that you do a couple things for us. Hit this like button, right? That one right there. Share the video. There's a link right there. And subscribe to the channel because it really helps us out. And we love every single person who decides to watch our videos. Thank you.
And be sure to follow us on social media. Tell us what you'd like to see in a future video. And let us know what you thought about this video in the comments section below. All links will be provided in the description. So until the next video, stay gothic, YouTube.